friends, welcome back to Erina's Treehouse Family. I'm Whittaker, Christian mental health clinician, mum, course creator, and a recovering over-worrier. Today's episode is one I've been really reflecting on personally. Can you worry too much about your child? Short answer, yep. Long answer? Well, pull up a chair, let's talk. Motherhood, it changes a person, doesn't it? Or maybe it just intensifies what was already there, lying dormant like some weird little emotional volcano. I was always a careful person growing up. You know, double-checking seat belts, watching my step, that sort of thing. But when I had my first baby, something new ignited in me. It wasn't just carefulness anymore. It was full-on prepare for the apocalypse mode. I worried about everything. Tiny sniffles, room temperatures, BPA in baby bottles. Whether that cloud in the sky looked particularly aggressive. If there was a way something could go wrong, my brain had already written the screenplay and sold the rights to Netflix, and then came the pandemic. Oh, friends, if you're already wired for caution, let's just say 2020 was not your year. In hindsight, the whole thing felt like a cruel social experiment gone wrong. Isolation, fear, endless news cycles. And somewhere in the middle of it all, my carefulness mutated into full-blown health anxiety. There were days we were late to school because I couldn't stop rinsing out the kids' water bottles. You see, I'd convinced myself that the organic detergent might leave harmful residue. And if it wasn't rinsed out a magical number of times, a number, mind you, I literally made up in my own head, then something terrible would happen. So there I was, filling, pouring, like some kind of very stressed out fairy tale character stuck in a water bottle of doom spell. I remember my mum, bless her, praying over me that I would be free from these fears. And can I just say, sometimes God answers prayers in ways we don't exactly anticipate. Sometimes it's not a lightning bolt of healing, it's a relocation. To a small country town, way out west. Now, if you had told me at the height of my anxiety that I would move hours away from the nearest big hospital, that getting a same-day doctor's appointment would be about as likely as spotting a unicorn in the local supermarket, I would have laughed nervously and declined politely. But God had a plan, and it went something like this. Trust me, I've got you. When we first moved, I'll be honest, I was worried. What if something happened? What if my kids got sick and we couldn't get help straight away? Would I even survive without the security blanket of quick medical access? But over the weeks and months, something started to change. God, ever patient, ever faithful, started peeling back those fears. I had to lean into trusting Him. Really trusting, not just in theory, but in the minute-by-minute reality of motherhood. And here's the kicker. Despite all the worrying I had done for years before, all the hypervigilance, all the spiraling thoughts, God had always taken care of us anyway. Every cut, every cough, every fever. He had never once abandoned us. Today marks exactly 1 year since we made the move. And friends, I can say this with full heart and clear mind. I am free. I'm still a careful mum, but I am no longer controlled by fear. I don't obsess over paper cuts or sore throats. I hand them over to God and move on with my day. When those old, familiar, anxious thoughts try to creep back in, because they do, they find a no vacancy sign hanging up. They are not welcome to set up camp in my mind anymore. And just to sweeten the testimony, our family hasn't had a virus or major illness in almost 11 months. I sleep better, I laugh more, I live more. So can you worry too much about your child? Yes. And it's exhausting. It steals the joy out of motherhood. It puts you in the driver's seat when really, that seat belongs to God. But can you be set free? Also, yes. not by eliminating all risk from life, but by leaning into the one who already holds your child's life and your life securely in his hands. Psalm 121 says, "The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore." He watches while you sleep. He watches while you stress clean water bottles. He watches when you laugh, when you cry, and when you slowly learn to let go. He's got you, friend. He's got them. You can breathe. Thank you for spending this time with me today in Arena's Treehouse family. If this episode encouraged you, would you consider subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing it with another mama who might be carrying some heavy worries? And hey, if you ever find yourself rinsing a water bottle 27 times, just know you are seen, you are loved, and you are not alone. See you next time. Oh, and friends, if you're looking for support for your child, I've created an online cartoon program that kids can do by themselves that treats anxiety clinically and biblically. Find out more at christiankidstherapy.com.